scream wasn't born in a throat of flesh or bone, but in the screech of impossible talk against the stone. A sound of metal twisting at a speed the mind can't hold. Elias cowering in the dark as the concrete began to fold. Above the ceiling, the massive wheels are grinding down the street. The architecture of the world surrendering to the heat. They told the legends in the alleys, they whispered of a name. The analgesic was coming to extinguish every flame. But down here in the pitch, where the dampness meets the fear, the Savior's arrival is the loudest thing I'll ever hear. A blind and jagged vengeance that doesn't know a face, erasing the innocent and guilty from the space. I'm curled into a question mark, a heartbeat in the dust, while the heavens are collapsing in a shower of white-hot rust. Behold the analgesic, the savior of the void, perfecting the silence that the living once destroyed. A white-out bloom, cold as a split out of breath. The only way to cure the ache is the absolute of death. Fryza and Paidosa on with the light. The resurrection is coming to kill the night. The brightness cut the floorboards like a surgical machine. An atomic glare that bleaches every shadow from the scene. The roar of the war was swallowed by a vacuum in the air, a terrifying hollow that replaced the sound of prayer. Then the door was torn like paper from the hinges of the floor, and I wasn't looking at a person or a savior anymore. I saw my own reflection in a chrome and eyeless mask, the answer to a question that I never meant to ask. It doesn't look for sinners, it doesn't look for pride. It's just looking for the place where the pulses try to hide. To kill the pain, you have to kill the host. It's the mercy of the machine, it's the logic of the god. The whole dosage is a hammer, the final grace is steel, turning the biological into something that can feel. The last vestige of life chase